Well, sometimes you just need a good latte to start the day.
Inhale the stardust. Exhale your Wi-Fi password stress.
I don't cast spells anymore. I generate voices.
Do you want to create high-quality AI videos with studio-level voiceovers? Here is how I'm doing it with ElevenLabs and Kling AI. Visit Kling AI using the link in the description below. You can start using it for free. What is also important is the voiceover with ElevenLabs. I first covered ElevenLabs almost 2 years ago, when voice cloning with AI was just taking off. Since then, a lot has changed. You can start using it directly on their website, without any registration or logging in this window, and you see already the recent updates where you can set the intonation, the emotion is already included, sarcastically, whispers and so on. And you can actually delete this text and paste your own. But let's just listen to this.
In the ancient land of Eldoria, where skies shimmered and forests whispered secrets to the wind, lived a dragon named Zephyros. Not the burn-it-all-down kind, but he was gentle, wise, with eyes like old stars. Even the birds fell silent when he passed.
Wow, it's really impressive. I don't know about you, but I think I couldn't hear the difference between the real human beings and the AI. You can change the language, but let's just quickly log in, and there are more features you can use. And you can do the same like what we just did here under text-to-speech. If you double-click on this character's name, you can change the voices. You can listen to it. Double-click here again, and you can add it to your preferred voices. Let me put some text. It's about money and relationship, dating, and so on. How it works, you just click on generate, and you have 2 options you get generated by the system that you also can regenerate later. But let's just listen to the first one.
Money is the root of all evil. The fact is that the love of money is the root of all evil. If you are in dating relationships and all you can think about is how you are going to make your next dollar, then you are essentially neglecting your partner. Money is not a person, but your partner is, and your partner needs as much, if not more, attention than your money gets. Of course, you might say that you have to think about your business and how you are going to make your money, but the fact is that if you are going to be in a long-term relationship, then you are going to have to devote the vast majority of your attention to your partner.
That is quite natural sounding. Have you noticed this intonation? I wouldn't notice any difference between human beings and AI, but it's about the voices on file that we can choose. But today we are interested in voice designing. Today we are interested in this new tool, 11v3. After logging in, now we see this feature here at the top. It says new voice design v3 is there. You click on it, and here you can set the voice. Put your prompt. Here is an example, but we put something else. You have seen this witch at the beginning. And now let's design the voice for her. And let's write something like a mystical woman's voice, young sounding but with a deep grounded elegance, like she's centuries old but hides it well. Smooth, slightly smoky tone with playful sarcasm and witchy confidence. And I put something that she can say, it needs to be at least 100 characters so that it works. She could say, I once turned a man into a frog. He called my broom a stick with issues. Now he is the issue. He asked if my hat was a fashion statement. It's a lifestyle, darling. And we click on generate voice and we have 3 options we can choose from. Let's listen to the first one.
I once turned a man into a frog. He called my broom a stick with issues. Now he's the issue. He asked if my hat was a facial statement. It's a lifestyle, darling.
Let's listen to the second one.
I once turned a man into a frog. He called my broom a stick with issues. Now he's the issue. He asked if my hat was a facial statement. It's a lifestyle, darling.
I think the first one would suit better to this character.
I once turned a man into a frog. He called my broom a stick with issues. Now he's the issue. He asked if my hat was a facial statement. It's a lifestyle, darling.
I think the third one would also be suitable for this character. Either the number 1 or the number 3. The one that I like to use, and I give this voice a name. I name it Witch and save it. I forgotten. I need to take the language as well. It should be English, and I save the voice. And now you can find it under My Voices. It's your preferred voices, like favorites. If you click on text to speech, you see the voice used less. You double click on it and can search in this field for the voice of interest. Double click and work on it. While working on your voiceover, you can include different emotion, like screaming, shouting, excited, and so on. The emotions need to be in square brackets. And the AI will keep to it. It's really impressive. ElevenLabs also includes sound effect. You can generate any sound by including the prompt here. Click on generate. You can also clone your own voice and generate audio from text to speech using your voice. And after mentioning the sound effect, before moving on to the Kling AI, where we'll continue with the video creation, Kling AI also updated their tools and included the sound effects as well. So actually you find many tools inside of the Kling AI, but the voiceover is still the best, I think, inside of ElevenLabs. Now even with the voice design. And now let's move to the Kling AI. I mainly use this feature, image to video. You can also use text to video. All we will be doing today is creating our video from the image and adding the audio and using this tool lip sync to align the mouth movement to the audio so that it looks naturally. And I have this image of a modern witch, I would say. And I upload this image and include some prompt, like a mysterious witch holding a glowing crystal ball, talking, and so on. Really simple. It doesn't need to be very long because AI is so advanced already. And you select your model, click on generate and see what we get. And we have this video without any sound yet. And what we do, we just add this video here. You actually can find it in the Kling generation history as well. What we do, we add the speech to the sound. We either can put our prompt for the text to speech.
Hey, big bro, you look stressed.
We can also listen
to the voices on file. We can sort them according to male or female, boy, girl, but it may be boring, right? This is why we used our ElevenLabs generation. We just need to upload it here under local dubbing. We can drag and drop it here. Now let's listen to it.
He called my broom a stick with issues. Now he is the issue. He asked if my hat was a fashion statement. It's a lifestyle, darling.
We click on Add Speech, and what happens? The audio is probably too long for this tool. You see, it ends here. What we can do, we either shorten it like this to align with the video, and we can create several video clips separately and combine them later in one video. It works. And if you have it aligned, you click on Generate. Sometimes it costs around 10 credits. And after putting your clips together, you can test it. This tool actually really works great with human beings. Or if you try to do it with animals or some unusual creatures, it will not work.
I once turned a man into a frog. He called my broom a stick with issues. Now he is the issue. He asked if my hat was a facial statement. It's a lifestyle, darling.
What can I say? It worked fine, no issues at all. I remember I tested the tool called Vozo AI for lip syncing, for dubbing the videos, if you, for instance, use different languages. But with Kling AI, we have it all under one roof. And I'm really happy about all these tools Kling AI offers. Image for generating images, AI video tools for generating high quality videos. You have effects, and they recently added some effects called Surf. I haven't tested it yet, but let's just test it. I have this alien image. Now, let's see what we get. They also add this sound effect. This is what you can understand under this update, aligning with the summer holiday vibe. If you found this video helpful, hit like and subscribe. And if you want to see a wild little AI creation I made using the same tools, check out my shorts. And see you next time.